of plants is called as plant anatomy. Of plants is called as plant anatomy. Okay, this is called the plant anatomy. Anatomy is the study of internal structure of plants. Coming to the organization in plants, plants are made of cells. Same like other animals, plants are also made of cells. Plants are made of cells. Based on similarities in functions of cells, these cells are grouped together to form tissues. Cells are grouped into tissues. And then these tissues combine and they form different organs. Tissues combine, form organs. Organs like root, stem and leaf. So different organs perform different functions, so they have different internal structures also. We see differences in internal structure of dicot and monocot. They perform different type of functions in different ways. So we see anatomical differences between dicot and monocot plants. Some internal structure differences are seen due to the adaptations and the environment they live. So we'll study about all these in this chapter. Coming to the tissue system in a plant, based on location and function. Okay, what 2 points it's based on? Based on location and function, plant tissues are organized into tissue system. Okay, based on the location and function, the plant tissues are organized into some different tissue systems. There are 3 different tissue systems in a plant. So coming to the first type of tissue system is the epidermal tissue system. Epidermal tissue system. The second type is the ground tissue system. And the third one is the vascular tissue system. So based on the location and function, there are 3 tissue systems, being epidermal tissue system, ground tissue system and vascular tissue system. We'll look at this here. See, the vascular tissue system will form the conducting part of the plant, like it conducts the water and minerals. Okay, epidermal tissue system forms the outer layering of the plant, and the ground tissue system is majorly forming the bulk part of the plant. So here you can see that the dermal epidermal part is the green colored outer layer of part is made of some cells of epidermal tissue system. The conducting system is made of vascular tissue system, and the yellow part, the ground bulk part of the plant, is made of ground tissue system. We'll now study all these 3 different tissue systems. We'll first start with the epidermal tissue system. So epidermal tissue system. This epidermal tissue system forms the outermost covering of the entire plant body. We have already seen that it is the outer covering, so it forms the outermost covering of the plant body. So in epidermal tissue we have some components. The components of epidermal tissue are epidermal cells, and then we have stomata, then we have epidermal appendages. We have epidermal cells, stomata and epidermal appendages as components of epidermal tissues. Under epidermal appendages we have some extra parts like root hairs. Root hairs are seen only in the roots, and trichomes. Trichomes are nothing but the shoot hairs. So these are the extra accessory parts. These are the epidermal appendages. We'll study about all 3, the epidermal cells, stomata and epidermal appendages. First we will see about the epidermis. Okay. Here epidermis is the outermost layer of the primary plant body. Okay, for a plant body, what is the outermost layer? It is formed by the epidermal cells. It is epidermis. Usually the epidermal cells are arranged like this. Okay, these are single layered. Epidermal cells are single layered, and the cells are elongated, compactly arranged, and have no intercellular spaces. What are the characteristics of cells? That is, they are elongated, they are compactly arranged, and they have no intercellular spaces. The major function of this epidermis is, coming to the function, their major function is the protection. Okay, so these epidermal cells are majorly parenchymatous. These cells are parenchymatous. Okay, what are parenchymatous cells? That is, they have very thin cytoplasm and large central vacuole. Okay, what are the characteristics? The epidermal cells have very thin cytoplasm and they have a large central vacuole. So all these epidermal cells, these are elongated and compactly packed epidermal cells. They have a outer covering. Okay, the outermost covering. So the outer surface is covered by a waxy layer. Outer surface is covered by a waxy layer called as cuticle. Okay, in a epidermal cells, the outer layer is covered by a waxy layer. The outermost cells are covered by a waxy layer called as cuticle. This helps in the protection and prevents from the water loss. So how do the cuticle help? Coming to the functions of cuticle, it prevents water loss. Cuticle prevents water loss and provides protection. Okay, cuticle prevents water loss and provides protection. Other important point about the cuticle is, okay, that the cuticle is absent in the roots. Okay, that the cuticle is absent in the roots. Very important. In many questions, this is asked. The epidermal cells are covered by a waxy layer cuticle. This prevents the water loss and provide protection, but is absent in the roots. See, what is the function of roots? Roots absorb minerals and water from the ground. Okay, from the soil it absorbs the water and minerals. If root cells have a cuticle over them, see if these are the root cells. Okay, now around the root cells we have a cuticle layer. Now what happens? Now it is difficult for the water to enter, so no water can enter, no water is absorbed by the roots. So to solve this, there is no cuticle in the roots. The cuticle is
classes, students keep writing notes while doubts stay uncleared. Hours of self-study, yet biology still feels confusing. Because sometimes you don't need more lectures, you need personal guidance. At Crack Mentors, students get live, personalized online one-on-one biology classes with dedicated faculty support, personal doubt solving, and focused improvement strategy.